There is so much uncertainty at this point in time with healthcare in America because of the new healthcare legislation.
We've got, as you know, a devastating epidemic in the United States, and young gay men, minorities, people of color, and women are facing the brunt of it.
To get it, and I can see where they're worried. But I mean, if my doctor says it's okay to go back, I mean, I don't see no reason why I can't.
The Ryan White Act addresses individuals who are HIV positive in several different ways. One is through medications, through the ADAP program, which is the AIDS Drug Assisted Program. It also takes care of the clinical aspects, medical aspects, and then social services. I think there's several ways that we can improve it. The first one is that we need to really look at the way that the money is being allocated. The southern states have all the new HIV cases, the highest percentage of all the new HIV cases, and we still are not getting a significant amount of funding to match the HIV cases that are coming into the South.
I think there's a lot of things that have changed within the AIDS epidemic, of course. I mean, when Ryan died in 1990, there was no drugs. There was very few treatments on people with AIDS. I mean, and now people are living with AIDS. I mean, if he could have just held on probably for another 2 or 3 years, he would have been in that category where, you know, I think that he would have been able to make it.
We've made a lot of improvements in getting more funding into the South, just through our advocacy work and just really informing people and letting Washington know what's going on, but it really needs to be looked at on a bigger scheme. So I think that's the biggest way that it can be improved.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We often speak about AIDS as if it's going on somewhere else, and for good reason. This is a virus that has touched lives and decimated communities around the world.
It does have to be reinstated into the budget every 3 years, and that is a significant issue. It is a definite line item in the overall budget for the United States, which is kind of odd. It's really the only line item that exists like this. It's not its own category like HRSA or the CDC. It is a true line item.
Often overlooked is the fact that we face a serious HIV/AIDS epidemic of our own, right here in Washington, D.C., and right here in the United States of America. And today, we are taking 2 important steps forward in the fight that we face here at home.
All the AIDS service organizations are coming together. You know, the way it kind of exists right now is you have the big cities and then the Southern AIDS Coalition, which is called SAC, Southern AIDS Coalition. We're coming together and we're saying to Washington, we don't want to change any of the funding. We want you to leave it exactly like it is, and then it'll make its way through the budget. And we're actually really happy with that being done because it won't raise a lot of issues and the money will stay.
Give Ryan White back to Jean, back to his mom. But what we can do, what the legislation that I'm about to sign has done for nearly 20 years, is honor the courage that he and his family showed. What we can do is to take more action and educate more people. What we can do is keep fighting each and every day until we eliminate this disease from the face of the earth. So with that, let me sign this bill.